Hi, I'm Ogre Bear. Welcome to my second attempt at playing OpenTTD for a Let's Play. The first attempt I used a very large map which did not allow for fast forward, which meant the game did not work well. So I've decided to start over. Most of my options are the default options. The only differences I have is I've included the Fris Industries, which replaces the entire industry package in OpenTTD and makes it much more complex. I've also included this plugin, which actually allows you to ship the stuff, so you actually need both if you want to play it. Anyway, let's create a new map. So for the map, I'm going to start in 1940 instead of 1950. I typically set the number of industries to high and the number of towns to low. I find if you put towns at medium and play for a long time, the towns just overwhelm the map. Even at low, it feels like they overwhelm the map. Let's update the random seed a couple times. And this looks great. So we'll have random edges, so some will have lakes, some will not. And let's generate a map. Now, the way I typically start off is I try to look for iron. Iron is a good starting point, as it gets us metal, which is one of the things we need to get iron faster. And apparently there's going to be 5,000 different industries on this map, so that's going to be nice. Ooh, more farms. Alright, so let's see. After the 5,000 industries, it should plot the towns, and no, towns are already plotted, right? Right. This is my first Let's Play, so if you hear something unpolished or weird, that's just because I am new at this whole thing. There we go. Alright, so let's pause the game. Let's zoom out. See what we have. Not a whole lot of lakes, which is fine. It looks cool. Alright, so first things first, since there's tons of industry now, just to show you, those are all the different types of industries. I'm going to disable all on the map so they don't show up, and just look for the iron mines. So there are 89 iron ore mines, and iron ore goes to a sawmill. Steel mill, I mean. There's 79. So what we want to do is find a place that has lots of iron near a steel mill. Steel mill, if I could talk. Well, here's 6 things of iron. There is no... Oh, there's one here. That is a long distance to go, though. There's a bunch here, but... that's the closest. Well, 3 here, so this might be a place to start. If you want a place where there's enough nearby where we can make some money. This looks interesting. There's 5 in a kind of straight path. They're far enough that we can make some money off this. From the distance, what does it look like down below? So there's our iron mine, and there's the 4. I thought there was 5. Is there 5? Oh, that last one's off the map. Alright, so we could use this. We build something that goes out like this and down here and just have these 5 just all go there. That would make us quite a bit of money very quickly. But I like this starting spot. It is costly to set up, but it's a nice place, so this is where I'm going to start. Alright, so this is our iron ore, and this is the these are our 5 iron ore maps. Just down the middle would be perfect. straight as we can. Oh, the game's paused. That's why. Iron. This actually looks like it's going to work out very well for us. Iron, and that's the last iron. Because we have this very nice straightaway, which means maximum speed, train speed. 4 by 6 is what I typically do. Ooh, we do have this oil field here. Let's put it on the other side. Yeah, other side should be fine. Well, we want essentially as straight as possible. Too many curves, and I mean, curves slow us down. We do not want to slow down. We want that ore going straight to the sawmill as fast as possible. As we get more money, and we get more money again, money comes by the second time. Alright. I hate trees. Right, and the way back, most of our ore mines are on this side, so I'll make this side the load side. I typically make wide turns like this so that we don't lose speed on the turns. I mean, a small turn loses us a little bit of speed, but only a little. And you may be wondering, why am I doing a nice long thing here and then a very short one here? Mainly when we divide into multiple pieces, we want to make sure everything is fast. Here they're already going to have to wait, so they're already going to be spaced out. So we don't need to, I mean, trains are going to have to wait here no matter what. So once one goes, you know, these all have already stopped. They've already spaced out. There's no point in building something like this. Here we don't want them to stop, so how I set up my signal signs. This is the entry one. And someone can tell me if I'm wrong with how this works. But I believe this is the entry one, and so you put it at the front. The next set I use is here, and so these are called what? Combo. They act as both an entry and an exit. I guess I could just use the entry again. So I typically use these, but let me try just entry this time. And then I have these as, what are these called? Exits. So entry, entry, exit. Let's try that. And then I just use my normal exit signal, normal signals here. Typically I put them 3 spaces apart. Sometimes I've tried 2. But I think 3 is a good happy medium. That is one long train track. Wow. Almost 200 long. Which, I can already tell we're going to have, with train tracks that long, the engines are going to break down more often. So we'll need to prepare for that. And so the way I typically prepare for engines breaking down is I'll put a separate track here. Just like that. With one of these. So trains that really need maintenance, instead of, you know, breaking down multiple times on the way back, they can get their maintenance here at the main station and then head back. Alright, let's take our loan out. Oops. $100,000 loan. So instead of doing the closest one first, I'm going to do the farthest first. This actually gets us more money quicker. As the farther we go, the more money we get. No, we don't want to get near the town. So I try to keep a 4 space distance before turning. I don't like turns that are longer than that. A tunnel's not going to work here, so we're actually going to have to use a... Will a tunnel work? No, a tunnel will get stuck right there. So we'll actually need a bridge. So we can turn right here and in. So there goes my 4 rule right there. Let's make this long to make up for it. And typically, I always start off with 2 trains per station, even if they're far away, and then come back later and add more if needed. There we go. And let's add the signals for this bad boy. Alright, and so typically the trains will be listed here, best on the bottom. As long as this is over 80%, I tend to not care. And we want mineral hopper? Yes. And so you can make, since these are 6 long stations, you can make it 6 long. I just make it 5 because in the future I'll be upgrading the trains to some of the trains that are longer, which take 2 slots instead of take 1 slot instead of 0.5. Right, so we want this to be full loaded here. Unload all. And start. And then we want to clone this train. And start that too. Alright, so the first train is away. Next one's going to be this one over here. Again, we want to make sure we're not getting the city, so... One, 2, 3, 4. So there's my 4 rule. And since I did the first one as a bridge, I'll do them all as bridges instead of tunnels. that actually connect? That looks nice. Alright. So trade number 2 is on its way. And this should actually make us quite a bit of money. I think each of these trades is going to be at least 15 to 20. Some could even be up to 30. I'm trying to remember how much we get for iron off the top of my head. Maybe we will get 30, maybe. We'll have to check. Let's see. One of these. And minerals. I'm gonna go from here to here. And so I know some people will start with cities, you know, just busting people around because, you know, it's fast and cheap. But I don't ever find it making a lot of money. I mean, it makes money later in the game. You know, when you have all this area done and you just want to milk it for more money, yes. Connecting the cities, maybe I'll make a bus line here. I mean, these are two big cities. A bus line might actually work pretty well. But let's concentrate on the ore. Alright, so we're fully loaded here. Unload all. Oops. Fully loaded. Unload. No. Let's clone you as well. Alright, so what? I have $100,000 left. This will take some time on this one. That will take some time. Maybe just connecting these cities by bus will actually make sense. These two cities will like me, and we can make a massive city over time if we do that. But let's connect these cities by road. I know I didn't want to play cities to begin with, but hey, can't fight the hand that was dealt to you. Alright, so this goes here. And you know what? I'll put my headquarters, like, in the middle here, too. Alright, so where do we want to put our... Let's plop down our headquarters. And our headquarters actually does produce, people. Let's put, our bus depot. And so how do we want to do this? Typically, one of these is going to get full, and we want to move it to the side. So just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we can think of like this as one line, this side of the city to this side. Say here to here, and the outskirts over here that cover certain grounds to the like outskirts of this city. There, and we'll put in 3 different bus lines for now. Probably gonna have to have multiple buses, but this goes here, and so they just go back and forth. That's how I set up my bus lines, just literally like that. might even want to set up a middle line too while we're at it. And this will, so these 3 move people here. We could make 2 more to go here, 2 more. That would be 9. That would mix everything up. That's actually, how many people am I having here already? Well, let's wait and see on these. Because if each of these has like 100 passengers each, 3 buses would be nice on each line. And then instead of just 3 to here, 3 to here, it could be 3 to each of these 3, 3 to each of these 3, and 3 to each of these 3. The passengers in the mix. I know the game doesn't care about that, but I want to believe it does. Alright, so the first coal train's leaving there, and the first one's already on its way here. Does it look like it's going to break down anytime soon? Alright, I want to see how much money this makes us. Alright, it broke down. I'm expecting 25. Let's see what we get. $48. Okay, I was way off. So we're gonna have tons of money to play with. Let's see here. How are the bus lines doing? 200 passengers, 200 passengers. 14. And on the other side, 95, 300, 133. Alright, so yeah, let's just put so many buses, it's unbelievable. You will go to the middle place. Go. Buy another bus. You will go here to the outskirts. Buy another bus. You will go from the middle to this outside. Another bus. So essentially what we have now, or what we will have, is a bus goes to each station. Each of the 3 stations from each city, you can get to one of the other stations. Again, if this was more like what's that game? Cities in Motion, then we would have to do something like that. But since this is not, it just gets us money. We have these going all over the place, which is great. It looks like a busy place now. So there's no train here, and we've got things waiting, so we're gonna clone you and start this train. And over here, I think this train is the one that's gonna make it there. Why? Oh, I forgot signal lights. Don't forget your signal lights. Without them, nothing moves. And we'll probably want to put another train here as well. Do we have money? No, we don't have money. There we go. Should get enough money soon. And then we just have buses all over the place. And both these cities should start growing. Yeah, they're both growing pretty quickly. We will need to deal with the mail situation at some point. And what else do these cities have in them? What's that? I know with the industry thing, there's grocery stores in here. Let's see. I don't actually see a grocery store, so. But here's something that produces milk. Is that a grocery store? No. There's grocery stores, but I don't actually think we have any in either of these towns. Oh, here's what, a gas station. Yep. Alright. Where was I? Got these connected. We got money coming in. Oh yes, a third train for this side. There. And then we have 3 trains on each station. The hope is that by the time this one gets full and it's on its way, the other one is on its way back, so that we never have more than one train at the station, and, you know, we always have a train on the station. So I think this is a good place to pause. Oh, before we pause, let's name our company. Overbear Unlimited. Epic Transport Company. Alright. See you guys next time.